Assalamualaikum students. Today our revision topics are brain and parts of the brain. The living organism's brain, including human being, is control center of the body. Why? Because it controls all of our activities. Activities, for example, walking, talking, seeing, breathing, tasting, hearing. These activities we perform with the help of brain. Brain is located inside the head, at the top of the spinal cord. Basically, this spinal cord is located back side of the body. And brain is soft, that's why it is protected by the bony skull from any injury. The human body or the body of any living organisms made up of different types of cells, different types of trillions of cells. The cells that made the nerves or brain or nervous system, these cells are known as the nerve cells or neurons, not nerves. Basically, nerves are cable-like or thread-like structure that distributed throughout the human body. But the cells of the nervous system are called the nerve cells or neurons. About 100 billion nerve cells make up the brain. All the nerve cells are linked together to control all of the body's activity. For the proper functioning of the brain, basically brain requires proper supply of oxygen, food, and enough sleep. The average weight of the human brain is 1200 to 1400 grams. 1200 and 1400 grams is the average weight of the human brain. Next topic is parts of the brain. Brain is divided into three main parts. First one is cerebellum and medulla, or the alternate name of the medulla is brain stem. Different part of the human brain perform different jobs or different functions or control different body parts. The cerebellum is the largest part of the brain, and it is divided vertically. Into two halves. The right half of the cerebellum controls the left side of the body function, and the left half of the cerebellum controls the right side of the body. Scientists only discovered this when they found that people who had injured one side of the brain lost controls of parts on the opposite side. Now we will discuss the functions of the different parts of the brain. The first and the largest part of the brain is cerebellum. Cerebellum controls the voluntary actions. Voluntary actions are those actions which are under control or consciously performed by the person, like thinking, feeling, decision making, listening, seeing something, reading, and ability to differentiate between taste and smell. It controls our memory, means helps us to remember things and enables us to feel, touch the texture of different things. The next part of the brain is cerebellum. Cerebellum basically located below the cerebrum and above the medulla. It is the location of the cerebellum. It controls balance, movement of the muscles and joints, and helps us to run, walk, jump, and many other physical activities in which the muscles are involved. The third part of the brain is medulla or brainstem. Medulla controls the involuntary actions. Involuntary actions are those actions which are not under control and not consciously performed by the person. For example, breathing, digestion of food, heartbeat. When the rest of the brain goes to sleep, the medulla keeps working. Now we will discuss the question that is related to this topic, brain, or the function of the parts of the brain. Question number 7. Answer these questions. And part 5. Name the parts of the brain. What is the function of each part? And the answer is that the human brain is divided into 3 main parts: the cerebrum, the cerebellum, and the medulla or brainstem. And the function of the cerebrum controls voluntary actions like thinking, feeling, decision making, reading, listening, seeing, and the ability to differentiate between taste and smell. It enables us to touch and feel the texture of things. It also enables us to remember things. The function of cerebellum. Its function is to control the balance and movement of muscles and joints. It helps us to run, walk, jump, and do many other physical activities in which the muscles are involved. The function of the medulla oblongata. It controls involuntary actions such as breathing, digesting, and the beating of the heart muscles. This is all about the function of the brain parts. Hope you will understand. Thank you for listening.